My friends, I am making this video to comment on the Manny Pacquiao Mayweather fight. Finally, he you know got the balls. I think what happened was when they met at that basketball game. Manny, smooth talked him and talked to him calmly. So like, it's like, hey, this guy is human. I don't know. Maybe he calmed Mayweather down from his fear. So I want him to go into the fight like that, thinking that, oh, look at this guy, this small guy. He's not that dangerous. He's just a nice guy. Please walk in that ring like that and get your fucking ass knocked out by that little guy. Woo! Yes, sir, baby. It's motherfucking on. Alright? They're gonna fight May the 2nd. And here's a few things. Mayweather's trying to boost up his confidence and saying, I'm the best ever. I was like, first of all, he's not the best ever. Okay, I still think the best ever was Sugar Ray Robinson, and right with him is Muhammad Ali. Okay, those, to me, in my opinion, and you have to have Rocky Marciano up there. You had to have maybe Jack Dempsey also up there. Jack Johnson. See, I didn't like Jack Johnson's style of fight. He grabbed too much. Jack Johnson. I don't know. He had great defense and stuff and all that, but he was one of these guys that he tired his opponents with leaning on him and getting his arm and grabbing and stuff like that and wrestling a lot. I don't like that style of fighting. Muhammad Ali, I like that style, and the likes of Joe Frazier and that type of style. They weren't into all this dancing and stuff. Although Muhammad Ali, he was so many of his fights he grabbed a lot behind the head and stuff like that. But they let him, So, but the fight's happening May the 2nd. And right away I'm thinking, okay, we have to compare him. Who has Pacquiao fought that has a style similar to Mayweather? And I think the closest I'm gonna go back and look at tapes. Been watching a lot of old fights lately, a lot of Duran fights, a lot of Wilfred Benitez fights and stuff like that. For looking for people who had defensive skills. Duran was a masterful defender, and so was Benitez. I would, from what comes to mind right now from Pacquiao, person although they're different styles, but as far as speed goes, he fought Shane Mosley, Shane Mosley is really fast, and he got into his defense and knocked his ass down, and then Shane started running the rest of the fight. When he wasn't expecting, I guess he thought that there's no way this little guy can punch this hard, and he found out the hard way. So as far as styles go, I have to go back on the tape, but I think what's going to be the difference, what's going to play for Pacquiao and what's going to benefit Pacquiao is the fact that, number one, he is stupid fast. You think Mayweather's fast. Yes, he is fast. But I don't think Mayweather has ever faced anybody who's that fast, has so many angles, and punches that hard. he's gonna get hit. The punch that's gonna get problems, give Mayweather problems, is that little cross left that Manny throws. See, what happens is Manny throws punches in a lot of different angles. He'll start a straight left and then turn it into an uppercut. Like it's almost it's like an art form when this guy fights. It is an art form. It's a martial art. I think when Mayweather starts getting hit with those short left hands, when he goes and tries to counter Manny over the top with that long straight right that he throws, he's going to find himself in trouble, because Manny can punch hard with his jab too, and I think Manny's going to try to time him with that short right jab, and right behind that come with the left, where he turns his body and gets out of the way. The punch that's gonna that Mayweather's probably gonna use a lot is that short left hook. Is that left hook that he knocked down Marcus with. The problem he's going to have with that is that if he throws that too much, Manny's just going to keep his right hand up and clock him right down the pipe with a straight left to the chin. And I would not be surprised if Manny knocks this guy down. One of those flash knockdowns where he won't even see it. Mayweather won't even see it. If you look at tape of Mayweather, he got knocked down by Zab Judah, and Zab Judah's a southpaw. Now there are different styles. Zab, he hits hard, and he throws a left, kind of like he gets the strength from the hip. And he knocked Mayweather down with that. I think that's going to be the money punch for Pacquiao. Pacquiao hits way harder than Zab Judah. If you don't believe me, just look at Margarito's face after their fight. Now, Margarito is a big, slower fighter with he's all balls and punches hard. But see, the thing is, Mayweather's defensive. Mayweather it's going to try to counter Manny, because he thinks Manny's just going to throw flurries and just go back and forth and wait till Manny's done punching so he can punch. That's the problem. The problem is Manny is not, okay, I'm going to punch you 3-4 punches and then you come ahead and punch me. No, he punches when you're punching with him, and he clocks you. Now, what Mayweather's also going to try to do, he's going to try to grab a lot. Okay, and people who have tried that with Pacquiao end up on the canvas, because when you try to grab, you're not trying to punch and you're not trying to defend yourself, and that's going to be a stupid mistake that he's going to make, because I don't think you're going to see Mayweather do what he did in the first fight with the Argentinian. You know, if he tries that to go slug it out with Pacquiao, is just gonna eat him alive. So he can't be too defensive, because Manny will take the fight from him. This is not Cotto. Manny's really fast on his feet, so he's not going to do what he did to Cotto, which he started throwing that looping right hand and catching Cotto on Cotto's left side. If he tries that, he is going to get knocked out. He cannot use that punch. If Mayweather uses that punch against Manny Pacquiao, it's going to be a short night for him. People think, oh, it's too defensive. Listen to me. this guy is as good as he sounds. Oh, he got knocked out with Marcus. Yeah, because he got caught, and because he's got a lot of balls, and it was a lot of pressure on Manny to knock out Marcus. And when you get over aggressive, now mind you, Marcus was throwing that punch all night long. He was trying to catch him, and he had Marcus all fucked up on the 6th round. If he would have backed up from that, instead of launching in like he did, and that's last few seconds, he would have gotten knocked out. He would have come back in the 7th round and fucked him up. If you saw Marcus's face, he was tore up. He had tore his ass up. Now Marcus is a way bigger puncher than people give him credit. Marcus can kick like a mule. Okay, yes. If you ask anybody who's gotten hit, the last guy he fought, I'm trying to Mike Alvarado. I think he fought Mike Alvarado. Ask Mike Alvarado how hard Marcus has punched, and Mike Alvarado. I think it's Mike Alvarado, the guy who fought last time with him. He kicks like a mule. Marcus, he's a monster at that weight. So, my friends. I don't think it's going to be a boring fight like people say it's going to be. I think it's going to be, even if he tries to hold. Now, there's another thing. They got to get a referee in there that does not let fucking Mayweather hold all night long without taking points from him. Because the last time he fought the Argentinian, that's all he did. He grabbed like 50 times throughout the fight. And it's like, I mean, oh my God. The only thing that was missing was him trying to, choke him or something like that, or like an MMA fight. I was wondering, I think it was Kenny Bayless. Is this guy going to take a point away from this guy for grabbing constantly? So if he gets a referee that doesn't let him hold the whole night, we're gonna have us a fight, and I think Mayweather's gonna is in for a rude awakening. Skills or no skills. Now, he thinks Manny's been against the best of the best in every division. He's an 8 division champion. Maybe this guy is the real deal. He might not be at the peak of his career anymore, but neither is Mayweather. So I think we have us an even fight. These guys, they have like 2 months to get ready. I think, they're both very dedicated. I think what we're going to see is this super fight, truly a super fight. If there's a big if they get a referee in there that watches for the grabbing and stops Mayweather from grabbing, you might see Mayweather on the floor. I truly believe, and I'm not alone, that Manny can fuck him up bad. This guy has never faced anything like this. Everybody talks, the best. No, sir. This guy is a phenom. Manny Pacquiao, all the way, the first to beat Mayweather, and and he's gonna kick his ass. That's what I think, and rightfully so. Can't fucking wait.